we don't really make enough DIYs or creative tasks here at my channel, I think, but I really love doing them. So today I have made some DIY paper butterflies for you that you can try to create at home too. And I actually made these butterflies a really long time ago, but I never really got to make the post about it. I even filmed how I did it, but I just never made the actual post. So that is what we will do today, and I hope we will have fun with it. You can actually use them in a lot of different ways. You can use them just hanging on a branch. I've seen some really nice wallpapers done with these butterflies. I actually used them for my gifts. So when instead of buying gift cards, I just used one butterfly for each person, so they each had their color or theme. So on one of the butterflies, for example, you can see a car, and I would know that's for my dad. So you can really use them in a lot of different ways. You can also just have them hanging normally, or make a girland, or I don't know, garland, what is it called in English? I think it's a garland. In Danish it's a girlande. You could also make that with it. But nonetheless, we will be making these versatile butterflies that you can use for pretty much anything you would like to. The time you will need for it is about 5 minutes. So 5 minutes for one butterfly when you already have everything ready to make it, to fold it. But you will need paper, and I used different magazines and old newspapers because I think they make the most beautiful multicolored butterflies. Then you need template 1, which is 8 centimeters on each side, and this is just from like an old Red Bull carton or something, so I really just used whatever I had and could use or reuse. And template 2, that is 6 centimeters on each side. Then you will need scissors and some yarn, and lastly a pen to trace. So for the instructions, you start with sketching out a square from the 2 templates on your paper. You then cut out both template 1 and 2 and cut the corners of template 2 so they get rounded. You can do this as a big stack, so if you're going to make a lot of butterflies, you can just take all, or at least a stack of template 2 and just cut them so they are rounded. It doesn't really matter if they're not perfect, you won't really notice when they are done. You then take template 1 and fold it in the middle. Then you'll start from one side to fold back and forth until you have completely folded one side. The folds I make are about 0.5 centimeters. And when you have done this, you will proceed to fold on the other side. When both sides are folded, you will fold this piece in half, and this will become the forewings. For template 2, you will fold from the flat end to the other flat end, and these folds are supposed to be as big as the ones you just made. So in my case, it was 0.5 centimeters. And then you will also have to fold that one in half, and that becomes the hind wings. And for the last step, you just cut a piece of yarn and bind the 2 parts of the wings together, and then fold and cut off the excess yarn. And there you have your butterfly. So it might sound a bit confusing when I'm saying it like this, but I hope it helped to see the footage. As soon as you really get going, it can just be so quick. You're just done really, really quick. As I said, when I say 5 minutes for a butterfly, I'm not really sure it takes that long, but it really doesn't take that much time. I sat one whole evening just watching television and folding butterflies, and I don't even know how many I made, but there were so many that I was done with that afterwards. You really just have to do it. You don't have to use your brain that much when you really get going. So you can just turn on the television, do something else, and just let your hands do the work. So that is everything for today. I would love to hear if you've ever made these types of DIY butterflies before, or if you would like to see anything else DIY, then you can just tell me in the comments down below, and I would love to see if I can actually do it, because I really want to make some more DIYs or homemade stuff or really anything creative on this channel. So you can just tell me in the comments down below. And if you like this video, you should give it a thumbs up. You can choose to subscribe to stay for future content, or hit that bell button so you get notified whenever I upload. I just hope you all have a happy life, one day at a time.